A girl was just buying gifts for her parents at a jewelry store when she unfortunately encountered a gun robbery. Although she was scared, her kind heart made her risk her life to step forward and save a hostage. Having a heart attack, she even got into an argument with a robber over saving people. The police's arrival and the hostage's commotion made the robber lose control, and the scene turned chaotic when the special forces adjusted their rescue plan and launched a surprise attack. They successfully captured the robbers. Then the main force entered to evacuate the hostages, but just when everyone thought the crisis was over, an unexpected event happened. A escaped robber helped Mi-Dai stand up, and she had a grenade with a safety pin pulled in her hand. The robber told her that as long as she held the grenade tightly, it wouldn't explode, but Mi-Dai didn't believe it, maybe because of the stability the guy gave her. Mi-Dai gradually calmed down and sat down slowly under his guidance. However, Mi-Dai still couldn't control her trembling from fear. Feeling her emotions, the guy started talking to her to ease her tension. This method worked well. As a medical student about to become a surgeon, Mi-Dai humorously explained why her hands were shaking under the guy's patient encouragement. Mi-Dai finally gathered her courage and stood up, following him to the bomb disposal team's prepared location. The guy patiently taught Mi-Dai to slowly release her fingers one by one and let him hold the grenade. After the tense handover, Mi-Dai was taken away by other special forces, and after reaching a safe distance, there was an explosion behind her. Mi-Dai couldn't help but look back, but only saw thick smoke. This unforgettable experience left a deep impression on her, and the guy's confident and deep eyes also left a lasting memory in her mind. She didn't think they would ever meet again, but fate had already begun to turn unnoticed. 2 years later, Mi-Dai became a surgeon but needed to attend emergency rescue training before officially starting work, and the training location was the Special Forces unit. To her surprise, the main instructor was the Special Forces guy who saved her 2 years ago, but at that time, Mi-Dai didn't know this and compared the guy in her heart, her idol, with a colleague's description of the strict instructor. Mi-Dai didn't expect the closed training to be so strict. It wasn't simple like what her colleagues said before, but instead had tough training and strict discipline, making them suffer greatly. The serious instructor was terrifying, and not attending the training was out of the question. Although Mi-Dai wasn't like other colleagues who just wanted to get a certificate, she really wanted to learn something, but she had an important matter that forced her to leave the base. Therefore, she trained especially hard to make a good impression and asked the instructor for leave, but when she found the instructor, she was told that leave required the main instructor's approval. Unfortunately, the main instructor Shin Kili hadn't appeared yet, and she couldn't reach him by phone, so Mi-Dai took a risky move and sneaked out. When the group returned to base, unfortunately, she was discovered by Shin Kili, who was returning to base at that moment. Mi-Dai was wearing her training uniform, and Shin Kili turned back around. Mi-Dai, unable to find a taxi, directly stopped his car and got in. Unknowingly, Mi-Dai was tricked by Shin Kili into revealing information. When he learned that she was the girl he had saved 2 years ago, he looked at her twice. Then he asked about her training situation. To her surprise, Mi-Dai said the training was just formalism. Soon the conversation turned to Shin Kili. Mi-Dai didn't know his identity and said many bad things about him. Before getting off the car, she reminded him to keep it a secret. Download the Daily Short app to watch full episodes for free.